Yes, sir. Because y'all not ready for this. You see what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3. It is we back on you sons of bitches, biscuits, whatever you want to call yourselves. We back.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know what the fuck's going on. It's driving the right lane. I go by the name, your gracious and humble host, Clifford Sykes, a.k.a. the Uptown Supervillain, a.k.a. your cousin Cliff talking shit. I'm tapping in.
Yo, it's your boy Chris Jones, a.k.a. Lord Kronos, a.k.a. Old Head Swag, Hide Your Moms, a.k.a. Bass in Your Face. And I am tapping in.
Let's get it, bitches.
Yeah, yo. So how you doing today, man? You had a little ordeal before you got over here, brother.
First and foremost, I want to apologize on coming in this motherfucker on super duper uber CPT time.
Hey,
capital
man.
C. The
Capital
capital
C.
P.
It wasn't your
capital C.
fault though. So
Yo,
honestly,
Did y'all see the traffic? Could you pull the
I
traffic thing
couldn't
up?
find it, man. It wasn't coming up on my phone for some reason. But
If you're watching this video or if you're hearing this, Thursday at around 5:05, there was traffic from Lincoln Drive all the way up to, I guess what's that, Monument Road?
Allegedly.
It's so there you go with your shitty start. At least it's not a glizzy joke.
That's true.
It's not a glizzy joke.
They're coming later though.
I'm gonna watch what I say. No glizzy talk from
No,
me because
okay. You already did it though.
You know what I'm saying? Your producer's favorite producers here with this. Hey
Oh, yeah.
Taylor,
What's going on?
Hi.
Say?
motherfucker, allegedly.
Hey,
The fuck.
you gotta keep you on your toes, baby.
Oh, I understand. I
Keep
need
you
it.
on your toes.
I need it. Just ran the traffic, man. My apologies on being a super nigga. My
It's
bad
all
on
good,
that, man.
man.
No, I hate being. I'm late.
I know
dog.
how
I'm
it is,
late.
man.
This
I don't
is
like.
bad.
I mean, I don't mind being late, but
Mhm.
like when we get to a certain point, like I do feel bad.
This
about it.
yo, I'm like I am such that. Oh,
Yeah, dog,
Jesus
but
Christ, I'm late.
it's all good. You ain't the typical. So
Thank you.
yeah,
Appreciate that.
yes, sir. I
Thank
got
you.
you.
What's
Yeah, I'm wrong for that. I'm
no,
wrong.
you're
for
not.
that. I'm
If you know,
sorry.
you know. It's
Yeah,
inside shit.
We definitely know.
You know
Come
what I'm
on.
saying?
Come on, you know.
What's up with you, man? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. Just out here, like I hit a little bit of traffic, not nearly as bad as you, but
You come from the county.
it is the county, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's you know some tractors and shit.
I'm about to say tractors and
There's a
beamers
couple
and
cows
Benzes
on.
and
Nah,
shit.
man, it's just regular suburb traffic.
A
man.
horse buggy with an Amish
Nah,
guy.
man, I'm not that
giving
far
people
in
the
it, bro. I'm
head nods
not
and
that
shit.
deep in the fucking burbs, dude. Damn.
That's the fucking best.
Yeah, I did go to school out there. Though.
I'm about to say, I know.
Not
I
gonna
rode
lie.
out there,
Yeah,
rode
it's
around
nice.
out there, and you look
It's
at it like,
nice,
what?
man. It's nice. It's country. It's beautiful.
No doubt, no
Word.
doubt. How was your weekend, man?
It was good, man. Band filmed a video on Saturday.
Word.
Yeah, we was out for like 12, 13 hours.
Where we got? Where'd y'all film?
We filmed part of it at our drummer's house in his attic in his basement. He's got a dope spot.
I was gonna say his estate. I was gonna say he has like
and
a
then,
fucking estate.
the second half we got to film. There's like a little arcade that's like in the town he lives in, or like the next town over.
Mhm.
So we called him up and we're like, "Yo, can we use your arcade to film it here?" And he was like, "Yeah, for sure, come on in."
What?
Yeah, they got all kinds of like 80s and
What
90s
town is
cabinets.
this?
It's in Haddonfield, New Jersey, bro. So
Hey ho, so arcade. Do
It's
they
my
have like
neck of the woods.
yeah, it's called. I'm gonna give him a shout out. It's called
Yeah.
Ram Arcade. He just let us
Ram.
roll in there. We didn't have to pay my man a cent.
random access memory?
Yeah, it's a dope spot. You know, it's you know, if you have any attachment to like
Yeah.
playing video games as a kid in an arcade, this is the place to go, bro.
They have Moonwalker,
No, they don't, but they have Altered Beast in that motherfucker.
Sega Genesis, the one with the white man turns to the werewolf running around
bro.
fucking shit up.
Yeah, they got
Yo.
that, John. They got Area 51,
I remember that.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the four
whole-
zones.
but the 4 that's part two. That
Yes.
was a dope ass game.
Yeah,
that was
it
dope
was,
as fuck.
bro. So they got what's your name, Street Fighter 2, but they have like all the versions of it, but it's in one
All in
cabinet.
one. Yeah, because
Yeah,
simulator probably inside of
Turbo,
it.
you know, Super, like all them Johns.
Championship edition,
Yup.
super edition. I remember all that shit.
Sick.
Damn.
Sick. Yeah, so he's in there playing video games and acting a fool and shooting videos.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I think they had that too.
I want to play that again on old school. I want to
Man,
play that.
you
That was
got to
my shit.
realize, bro, like as an older, 40-year-old man, my reflexes is not what they once were,
Super
bro.
ass cheeks.
So I still got it a little bit, but
Right.
I'm not nearly as good as I used to be.
I forgot that most of those motions and stuff, there's
Yeah.
cancels, there's stops. You can do certain things
Oh,
to
hell
just
yeah.
cheat the system.
I don't remember none of that shit.
I do. I still remember some moves.
All I remember, I remember.
I'm about to
remember a
say
lot
you
of
lost
moves.
cap.
Nah,
I was like,
it's
the fuck
cap.
outta
It's
here.
cap. I know.
I get on the sticks, you bust my ass flawless
Probably.
victory. I'm
That
like,
definitely
nigga,
would. I'll
run
fuck
that
you
back.
up. I'll
Fuck that.
fuck you up.
Fuck that. I'm gonna run this back. Fuck
Word.
that. son.
Okay. I can't lie.
Give you one more. Do you remember this game? Street Fighter with X-Men. What it was Street Fighter
Oh no, it
X-Men
was
versus
Fighter.
Marvel versus Capcom, bro.
was that it?
That's it.
Yeah.
No,
there was
there's
a-
Street Fighter versus X-Men.
There
Oh,
was
they had one.
yeah, there was one with like Yo, it was the one I played was Marvel Capcom because you had all the Capcom characters.
Yeah,
You could
Mega
pair them up
Man,
into Super
fucking,
Johns. Yeah,
what's your name, dude?
X-Men
Bionic
versus
Commando?
Marvel. That was the first one. Then Marvel vs. Capcom came.
Okay.
Yeah, with Strider.
Yeah.
The chick with the toys and shit. I remember that. She was a little short girl.
Oh,
like
yeah,
a little
yeah.
girl. Big ass toy would come out and fuck you up and punch you and
I
shit.
can't remember her name though.
Neither do I.
Yeah, well, you know.
Roll.
Damn. Roll. Yeah, I think it is
The
Roll.
Mega Man.
Look at this.
I
look.
think it is. Actually, I'm not even trying to be funny, dude.
Nah,
If he's Taylor with the Googles, he's about
he's
to say,
on
fuck
point,
this.
baby. He's on point.
Marvel
Always.
vs. Capcom. That was my shit.
Yeah,
I
I never
played it
got
like a
into that
motherfucker.
shit, man. I was never good at that. I was all Street Fighter all day, every day.
Dog, the best you could pair up, and if you hit the super combo where all three come out,
Yeah,
lights out.
yeah.
That was the best.
I used to watch that shit all the time. Like people in there, like, wow, that's dope.
That was my shit.
But
Yo,
I
I'm
could
just
never,
saying,
I could
old.
never rock with that shit. I was
So
always
old.
ass cheeks on it.
Well, how did you know? Hold on. Remember what you did last one? My bad, bro. I'm
Nah, you
going-
good?
How did you know who was next, or what did you do?
You put the quarters up, man.
What corner?
It was the right side.
Right side.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
That's
some
funny
old
'cause
school shit.
because we did that shit in the
Yep.
video. Like my man, like I was sitting there with
Word.
some quarters up, and he walked up and like put it up there, like he was challenging.
If you
me.
know, you know.
And I was like, word.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
we paying homage.
Remember
bro.
that shit? If you saw 3 or 4 quarters, you like, oh, somebody been getting their ass whipped.
Yeah, bro.
You try to figure it out. Oh, boy, on the left side.
Yeah.
This is going to say, all right, I'm going to be the guy and rock the boat here. Remember when you walk in the arcade and you see a random Asian kid on a
Oh, you
game?
knew
And
he
he's
was
like,
the
oh, shit.
You knew he was the shit.
And it's a line. It's niggas and white folk around. It's like, oh, he
Yeah.
whipped everybody ass.
That's right. My boy was just telling me about, not to keep
What?
going on it, but he
My
was
bad.
saying like there was a boy because they had one cabinet. It was like near where he grew up at, and he said there was this Korean boy that was just out there playing, and he said he fought him one time, and like the boy wasn't even looking. He was just like whooped his ass.
Yo,
Yeah.
and fucking, you don't even realize it as you're a
Nah,
youngster.
he
Like,
like-
beat this motherfucker.
He like looked him up and down. He was like, I already know your fighting style. Just sat
Fuck
there and
outta
whooped his ass. I was like, wow.
I want to keep going on
That's
that, but
crazy.
not. They would pick the
Yeah.
perfect counter. Like, oh, you took Blanca? I'm
Yeah.
gonna take Guile. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do this. Fuck you.
That's just too much work, man. I mean, I had that back when I was a kid, but not anymore, man. I can't remember none of it.
I would lose my mind if I could get an arcade. Actually, like it had the games I wanted to play.
Dude, I felt like a little kid again. It was awesome. I highly recommend if anybody just wants to, reminisce.
Arcade?
Ram Arcade, Haddonfield, New Jersey.
I'm on that. I might have to get
Yeah,
over there.
It's dope.
It's better than Barcade. Barcade is
I mean,
fucking
you know.
all right, but it's ass.
But yeah, there's no drinks in this joint, but it's fun. Anyway.
I don't need that. You sweat already. Was it hot?
Nah, actually, it was nice all fucking day. So I
Mhm.
was just tired and like just
Did you have makeup? Did you have people like
no,
come
no,
over
no,
and
no.
rub
It
you
wasn't
down
all
and
like
shit?
that.
Oh, you
But
sent me
it was
like,
it was all self produced, man. We do our own shit. It's DIY in this business.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It holds your shit. Own
Yeah.
everything.
Everything because
What kind of cameras y'all using?
we just had like an old Canon, John. It was
Okay.
one of our singers in there had it.
Okay.
So yeah, it was dope.
Shout out to Stereo Titans.
Yeah, boy.
Hello.
Peep us out, SarahTitans.com.
I guess.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking kind of cool. Your lead singer's kind of dope too.
He is dope, dog. That's
Yeah.
my boy. Damn.
I was listening. I'm like, wait, some of this shit's a little too heavy for me, but
man.
I can catch the groove on that.
You don't
shit.
like
I
heavy?
can.
Heavy's good, man.
Here we go. I said say this motherfucker.
What you trying to say,
Like,
baby?
Yeah.
he's there.
You don't like heavy?
You don't like heavy? I like the brand new heavies. What you know about that?
Ooh, yeah.
What about
give me
that,
some of
Taylor?
Okay.
What you know about that?
He knows about it.
No, we don't.
Taylor knows about it.
No, we don't.
Shit, man.
Who the brand new heavies?
It's a band.
Yeah. So you got you.
No, fucking guess.
What do you
That was
mean?
such a random guess. He's like, it's a band.
It is a band. It's dope. Man.
Am I right?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, but what?
Oh,
what
okay.
Get the fuck out. Sir Careful out over
Yeah,
here.
he got you.
He's
bro.
like,
He
it's a
got you.
band, bitch.
He's gonna
That's
come
right,
back.
bitch.
He's gonna tell you all the facts. Watch.
He is Google, and he's quick as shit with his shit.
He's so good with it.
Oh shit.
Word.
All right. Where you want to go with this? Say.
I think you know what time it is, right?
Oh yeah. Hey Taylor, can you cue us up real something proper like for the motherfucking peoples? For the peoples. Shit. Hear that, motherfuckers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Crispy.
So crispy.
Super crispy.
What's that mean?
You are now locked in and
You were about to listen.
driving. You're hold on.
You about to listen to
Driving
in the right
lane.
word.
Bitches.
Yeah, we got to.
We gotta get better on that. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, that's
First
cute.
time.
Okay.
First
cool,
time we
cool.
tried that. That was off top.
It's gonna get better.
There was no practice.
We're gonna
That
start
was-
doing some accounts, like
Yeah.
car counts, shit like that, where it's
Yeah.
just super crisp.
You just gotta get the signals down. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, no doubt.
We'll get it.
You heard that.
Yeah, word.
I like that THX sound.
Yeah, it's dope.
Shit was nice.
Definitely dope.
Remember last week? It was like, we're like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
It was hot in the
Like
headphones.
a motherfucker. We lit.
I'm still kind of
Fucked up from that.
Not really. My ears are fucked up from like 25, 30 years of playing music.
That's
so.
good. About to say you playing the fucking bass, killing that shit.
Yeah, dog. You know how it go.
You know what I'm saying?
Earplugs.
I do wear them religiously
And
now.
you still fuck
Now.
your ears up. Oh, now.
Now.
Well, that's the thing.
That's
Yeah,
an
back when
older
I was
guy.
like a 17-year-old boy who didn't think anything could hurt me, I was like, fuck earplugs.
And now you struggling like
Now
a
I'm like,
motherfucker. Hey, what? What you say, baby?
Yeah.
Get the hooch and flats out the glockenspiel.
Nah, actually, my hearing's not bad as long as there's not a lot of other ambient sounds around, and then like I might as well be deaf. So
My hearing's ass.
is
I can
it?
see my ass off, but hearing,
Mhm.
nah, it's getting bad, bro.
That's what's up.
No, it's not. No, the fuck, it's
No.
not
They say that when you get old, the hearing is one of the first things to go.
to go. I'd
Yeah.
rather my hearing go to something else. Trust me.
Well, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Keep
What
it
are you
100.
saying?
What are
I didn't hear that one, but it was a slick
Good
one.
Lord, bro?
I
What
know
are
it.
you saying?
It's cool.
What? Yeah, he's trying to ask you a question.
What you mean? When you get so when you get older, your libido goes down. Shit starts to go down when you get
Oh,
older,
okay.
brother. You know what I'm saying? You got some years for that. You got some years. Lucky you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything's working. So you turn a certain age, not that comeback ain't gonna be coming back so fast, brother. At all.
Nah, you good?
I don't know. It's been a minute
Oh,
for
okay.
me.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm not gonna say nothing.
Can't speak for you, gentlemen, in relationships with
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Can't speak for all that.
All right, word. We getting off track though.
A little something,
Just a
something.
little, but it's fun.
All right, you want to run it back? We want to start with
You know where we starting, bro?
what? The super duper nigga shit.
The super duper duper. So, firstly, Taylor, can you please give me the sound effects for this?
We don't do shit.
Nah.
Y'all motherfuckers do it.
Yeah.
But we don't do that shit.
Please don't do it.
Fuck no.
Nah. Yeah. I need the other one too.
We need the other one.
The
good brother.
Tarzan one, please. The
We ain't
Tarzan.
feeding
Oh,
them
don't feed the
motherfuckers.
animals.
Yes, sir.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
Hit you with the motherfucking macho. bitch.
So, yeah, right. Oh yeah,
oh yeah.
dude, that's a good impression.
Ah.
But anyway, so over the weekend we got some news. My man Cliff has hit me to this. I saw it too. Like we were talking about this at work the other day.
Really?
Tropicana.
Oh yeah.
You know,
You motherfuckers.
everybody's favorite or America's favorite orange juice.
I like Simply, but that's
I mean, like, I don't really like orange juice like that anymore, honestly.
What?
Yeah, bro. It really messes my
It's
throat
kind of
up.
trash.
It gives you all kinds of
What
mucus.
the fuck is going on?
I'm
Who
just-
are you
yeah.
terrorists?
Nah,
Y'all
man.
terrorists.
Coffee.
Yep.
That's my
Fuck, I
breakfast drink of choice.
I do not
Yep.
drink coffee.
Nah,
No.
fuck that.
I really don't. I drink coffee when I'm hungover.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I can't fuck with orange juice like that anymore, bro. It really messes up my whole.
Orange juice is that shit.
Eat an orange.
Yeah, dog. I'd
Get
rather.
some
I
fiber.
do
would
eat
much-
oranges.
I
Get
would
some
much
fiber
rather
in.
eat
Shut
orange.
the fuck up.
Get some fiber in it. Quick with it, but
Some fiber. I do because I'm
yeah.
over shit.
So can we pull up the
the little
image
font.
now?
Exhibit A.
Yeah. So the Tropicana is creating a cereal that you can pour orange juice instead of milk on.
Look at this shit.
I mean,
I'm appalled.
I'm not
Oh,
all about the
you-
orange juice.
Okay, I thought you want to say I'm
Nah,
about to say,
nah,
you
nah.
motherfucker.
Now, Cliff has brought to my attention. I didn't really notice at first, which is a fucking lie. I noticed right away. Why is it they got the blackest hand holding the orange juice, pouring the shit on the cereal? Man?
Inside the fucking cereal.
Yeah, I don't know. Why are they catering to us, man? Why do you think?
Because we are the biggest fucking consumer for unhealthy shit. That is
But
why.
orange juice is healthy. It's got vitamin C.
That shit is vitamin C and all the sugars and all the bad shit to
Would you
fuck
say?
you up.
Would you say they trying to get us on?
They
Man?
they trying to get, hey, let's just market it to the needs because they'll be the ones to go.
They want to get the beaters.
You know what I'm saying? They want to give us diabetes, a new form of
Yeah,
fucking
you wanna get-
diabetes.
Nah, you get that sugar.
You know what I'm saying? The sugars. Yo,
The
that's definitely what it's called.
Yeah.
Fuck all that.
Yeah,
OJ
get that-
Simpson.
Yeah. The juice is loose, cuz.
Loose bitches.
Yo, it's definitely loose, man. I'm like, yo, how you
Oh
on?
shit.
So, and another reason is I think like they must have think that black people don't really fucks with milk like that.
But well, technically, we niggas are lactose. You ever ask a nigga,
Yeah,
yo, you drink milk? No, nigga, I'm lactose
yeah, lactose.
intolerant. Get
We
the
all
fuck outta
really like
here.
that.
You drank it when you was a kid?
Yeah, all day, every day.
I
used
drank
to-
milk.
I used to drink like a straight gallon of milk every day.
I
dog.
definitely did
Every
when I
other
was
day,
younger,
probably.
dog.
Yeah, I love
Now
milk.
I drink milk.
I put it on. I don't drink it. I
drink
put it on
milk?
my cereal.
I can if yeah, I can drink milk.
Nah,
honestly,
dog, I don't drink milk like that anymore.
not often, but if
No.
it's there and I have like a glass of orange juice and milk, I'll
No.
fuck with it.
No.
That's crazy.
Look,
Yeah.
that's the thing, man. Like when you get to a certain age, like you can't do the things you did as a youth.
Well, I'm
As
not
a
drinking
younger
a
man.
bunch of it.
I can't drink any of it, man. That shit fucks with me.
What does ice cream do to you?
Yo. You ever heard what an
You
earthquake
really are-
sound like?
I do.
Rumbles.
Yeah, rumbles and bumbles, bitches. It's going to fuck down.
What was the fight? Muhammad Ali
Oh,
and
Rumble in
George
the Jungle.
Foreman? Rumble in the
Rumble in the
jungle. That's what's going on in my guts when that shit goes down, bro. But I'll eat ice cream. I love it.
I love
That
what
shit really
Ben and
messes
Jerry's.
me up.
That's the
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
best.
And that's the thing. Like, I have a problem because I got a sweet tooth. I want to eat the whole damn like pint.
Oh, nigga,
I gotta cut a third out, and then I'm like, the rest of the night, I'm just sitting there like, ooh, something brewing.
If you something brewing, baby.
Ooh, something brewing.
What was it? Little Showdown? What was it? Big Showdown in Little Tokyo.
Yeah,
going to
Big
fuck
Trouble in
down.
Little China.
That's what
dog.
it was. My
Yeah,
bad.
That's my shit.
What was
Jack
that?
Burton.
I totally fucked that movie up.
You sure
No,
did.
it was a movie with Dolph
Wait,
Lundgren and
what?
Brandon Lee.
There was another one.
It was called Little Showdown,
Yeah,
Big Showdown,
Big
Little
Showdown in
Tokyo.
Little Tokyo.
Yeah.
That is an actual movie.
Yeah, with Brandon Lee and Dolph Lundgren.
Was Brandon Lee in that shit?
That's Bruce Lee's son. He
I
was
know who
yeah,
he is. I
that's
know,
Brandon
but
Lee.
I didn't realize he was in that
Brandon
movie.
Lee. Do your
Okay.
fucking Googles. Yeah, Big Showdown, Little Tokyo.
Okay.
Gangster ass movie. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up.
Hold up. Let me get some shit off on Tropicana.
Yeah, please do.
Check this out, you sons of bitches. You know what it is for me? It's a fuck no. It's a no. Fuck no.
Why not?
Hard fuck no.
Why not?
What the fuck is wrong with milk in cereal?
That's
It's classic. You know what?
That's-
Titty milk in cereal goes better than orange juice. Matter of fact, hey ladies,
titty milk too sweet, bro.
if you have orange juice that comes out of your titties, Cliff Sykes from Driving the Right Lane will
Whoa.
definitely ask to suck
What
on
kind
your
of
titty.
motherfucking genetic engineering type shit are you on,
I
bro?
want a total recall titty. The
Okay.
3 titties with orange
Yeah,
juice
so
in
you
the
get
middle
one
one.
out, milk, chocolate milk, orange.
And orange juice in the middle. That's what a nigga wants. And if you know, you know. Total
Okay.
recall.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Man, when I was a kid, that was the dopest shit.
Hell
ever,
yeah. She
bro.
had 3 titties, son.
Yo, she got 3 of them.
Titties. Goddamn.
Oh, that's what's up.
That is a fuck no. That dog, you can't tell me that there's not some shit you're not going to get. Yo, there's some
Nah.
cancer in that shit.
How you
No,
know,
bro.
man? That's-
No.
Vitamin
Orange
C is
juice.
supposed to prevent cancer.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's a walking, talking, get cancer.
Nah,
get the
man.
sugars with
Listen,
that. The
here,
fuck?
here I am, right? There's two
We're going to
schools of
test it
people.
on the niggas.
There's
we
three
ain't
schools
testing
of
the
people.
white folk. Here you go,
There's
niggas.
people who put nothing on their cereal, eat that shit straight dry, which I don't fucking understand.
Who does that?
A lot. My daughter does that. She does
Oh,
not put milk on her
T.
cereal.
Come on,
Yeah,
T.
bro. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hold
How?
on. She doesn't put milk or anything on her cereal?
She eats like she will pour cereal in a bowl,
Mhm.
get a spoon, and
Mhm.
eat it just like that. No milk.
What's the cereal, though? It depends.
Any cereal, whatever's in the house,
A super sweet cereal I can fuck with, but I'd have to
like
eat
Raisin
that,
Nut
like,
Brand, bro.
in the hell. Fuck no.
Nah, that's what I say. I'm like,
What?
you gotta have milk on that.
Yeah, babe.
She's never eaten milk on her cereal ever since she was a wee babe.
No doubt.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. I don't know how it works.
It's two
My
forms.
mouth
yeah.
would get dry as fuck.
You
if I
cutting the
didn't
top
put
of your
milk on there.
fucking the roof of your mouth
Yeah,
up.
dog. She must got some kind of like protection
Super
in there,
layers.
bro, or something because she's been doing it for so long. She must have got calluses. I can't.
Oh
yeah.
shit. Yeah. She's fucking coarse to it. It's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
bitch.
she's just like, whatever. I'm gonna eat this cereal.
This going
Raw,
to fuck
nigga.
down. Raisin Bran dry?
Yeah,
That's
bro.
gangster.
It is gangster. That's why you don't mess with my kid, man. She'll fuck you up.
No doubt. I don't know smoke, Tay.
Nah.
No, none.
She'll
no
give you all
smoke.
the smoke too. She tough.
Tropicana, you
It's
can
my
eat a
baby.
dick with that. I don't like that shit.
Nah, man. I'm not down for putting nothing but milk. You know, like everybody talks about when you have a struggle, everybody's put some water on. that damn
Put some
shit.
water on that damn
Have you
shit.
ever put water on some cereal?
I have.
I've never done it.
You serious?
Never.
That's what makes that line in Friday so fucking funny.
I'm not
because
going to
I've-
desecrate my cereal by not putting anything but milk on
when
it.
Taylor's going to fucking Sean Kemp dunk on me with this. I'm throwing him a fucking lob.
Nah, it's all good.
When I
man.
was a kid, and I wanted to have something sweet in my mouth, and there was sugar. I told you he's going to Sean Kemp dunk this one. He can't.
Oh my
he can't
goodness.
even get one up. He's like,
Why'd you
"Yeah,
have
that
to
was
put
too
it like
good."
that though? That's all.
But
I'm
just all the
saying.
You want me to get one up?
Boom, Taylor with it, coming with it.
So, yo, we
You
gotta
got the
get.
crossover.
We gotta get a fucking audio clip. Was like, show the Rain Man with the dunk,
Yeah.
and you just hit that show and
Yo, you just got Sham got it, bro.
Dupe will come right back.
He was like, ooh,
Take all this. But yeah, I've done it before. It wasn't my pop, my mom. My mom was
Okay.
like, it don't hurt. And I'm like, what? And then when you do it,
it's
you don't
not-
put a lot,
no.
not a lot of water,
You just
just
gotta
enough.
make it moist. That's
Yeah,
all.
just to
You know how
thank
we do.
you.
Make it moist.
You're not dunking on him. See, that's fucked up, Taylor.
Because
Well, he doesn't say pause.
I mean, I
Pause.
do sometimes. but
Pause.
I'm comfortable with my sexuality.
I'm uber. Shut up, bitches. I'm very comfortable with my sexuality.
Okay. Okay.
Shit. It's a no.
No for Tropicana cereal
Fuck
for you.
no. Now watch my nigga ass be in line and try that shit.
You
On some,
probably
like,
are.
super duper low key,
It's
like,
gonna be like, well, I'm
"Can
here
you
at the
just scan
store.
this for me, please. Bitch, don't make a big sound.
You know what
Like I
makes me
said.
mad about that though? Is like all these people are like clamoring about this new, like, oh, you put orange juice on it. There was a cereal back in the 80s I don't know if a lot of you remember. It was called OJ's actually, and the whole selling point for that was it turned your milk orange.
Orange, and that wasn't it.
And I was like, yo, that's kind of cool because it was like, Orange Julius or like a creamsicle.
I remember those.
Yeah, but like that shit tasted nastier than a mug.
Because it was probably full of all that bullshit.
Yeah,
from the
bro,
80s,
whatever.
bro.
Yeah,
That
well,
shit
it
that
had
was
all
not good for
the
us.
what is it like the whatever red dye
Red
number
Diamond
5,
12 or some
yellow
shit.
number
Yeah,
7.
I want to say
Yeah.
all the bad shit.
all the shit that gave you a third arm and 3 eyes and 4 tails.
How about
and
that?
shit. Yeah.
The shit that's in Jello, old school Jello,
Oh yeah,
the
You
old
can't-
school
can't-
shit.
the neon good shit.
That was good. Damn, old school Jello.
I don't
That's
fuck
good
with
shit.
Jello either. That's another thing I don't eat.
I haven't had Jello in fucking forever.
I mean, like the last time I was in the hospital, I had Jello, or they offered me Jello, and I about like slapped the shit right out the nurse's hand.
Bitch, I don't want this shit.
I'm like, you know who I am?
Eat
Get
this shit.
that shit away from me.
Jello.
Yeah, it's nasty. You know,
it's literally like pork stuff, isn't it? It's made out of pork.
Yeah, it's like you boil up bones, and that's what makes gelatin. And then you put some sweet shit in it, and everybody eats it like it's delicious. I'm like,
See,
nah.
I'm glad.
Yeah, you can have that. You can have all.
I'm
of
good
that.
on that.
Yeah, I'm good.
I
off
have
that.
not had fucking Jello in forever.
Never. No Jello shots. No nothing. I'm
No
good.
bone marrow.
Yo, I can't. Yo, I tried that shit.
Some people love it. It's
Oh,
not.
yeah.
It's
for
not
me.
for me.
You like bone marrow?
Yeah.
Really?
Over
Yeah.
what? What'd you eat? Over like bread, like a nice
Yeah,
bread
you
or
can
whatever.
put on bread. Yeah.
Okay. What about it is good to you? Like I don't understand.
It's just like complex, like super flavorful.
okay.
I've
Goes
had
to the
for
mouth.
guar.
You know what else
I've
is
had that.
complex and super flavorful? Fried chicken.
That's a perfect pose for
You
you,
know what I'm
right there,
saying?
too.
That's
Like,
all I'm saying.
So, that
Nah,
is home
I can't,
cooking.
but-
That's the butter.
But as we like to say,
That is the butters, baby.
I'm not going to yuck your yum.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? It comes to food too, bro.
I've tried the bone marrow. I just
I've-
can't. It's like, yo, this isn't. It doesn't taste.
It reminds, yeah,
right.
I can't like. There's just something about it. I think because my mind is like, yo, it's coming out the middle of some
the inside
animal's
of some bone. Yeah, some what is that shit? A genetically modified fucking animal.
Yeah.
I'm
GMO.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. I was trying to sound smart. I don't want to get that.
No, you get the acronym correct.
Pete, all right, niggas fucking up.
Now you good?
Niggas fucking up a little bit. Shit.
We all off of.
But I've had foie.
Okay.
I've had sweetbreads.
No, I can't fuck with that either.
I've had those. I would take foie again. Sweetbreads, eat my whole
Yo,
ass.
there was a restaurant I
whole
tried. They
ass.
had a foie gras burger, which was banging. But that was the only I think that's the only time I've ever.
West
eaten.
Coast too, right?
Nah, I was here in the East Coast,
Where?
Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, bro. 2 stones.
That shit is
Park.
legal here?
Yeah,
I need to try that one.
yeah. It's they have a foie gras burger and it's
Uh,
a tasty burger.
that
That's
shit is
one
it's a
tasty
tasty
burger.
motherfucking burger.
Yeah, so
It's
you know,
bone marrow.
I mean, hey, like you said, it's complex.
But hold on, can you season it? Do you season it up
you
like
can
salt,
season
pepper, garlic,
anything. Like, what
shallot?
kind of question is that?
It's a fat.
Yo,
So
the
like, does it?
ancestors are pissed off at you right now.
I'm sorry, ancestors.
Can you
What's that?
season it?
Was
Hell
that shit
yeah.
on old school? It's like apologize to baby. I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, baby.
Word. Word.
My bad.
Yeah.
I had a Frank the Tank moment.
Can you season it?
Yes, nigga, because it's fucking fat.
I mean, you put anything on anything, man. You good?
I'm gonna try this shit
You gonna do it?
again. I'll try bone
Tell
marrow
me about
again.
it. Oh, I thought you meant the Tropicana joke.
No, I don't know. You gotta get me drunk as shit or some fine
Alright.
thing want to buy it for me and feed it.
Well,
to me.
when we hang out
So-
at your crib, we get some Tropicana cereal.
we getting fucked up at the crib.
I'm saying
keep-
we might need some Tropicana cereal for the base though.
No, we getting DoorDash. We going
Yeah,
to Cracker Barrel, nigga.
You definitely gonna throw up if you try to eat Tropicana cereal.
How about
and then
after a
get
night
some-
of whiskey
yeah,
pounding?
let me get some of that
Yeah.
Bacardi O and throw in there. You think that's good?
I wouldn't even do that to
Not
myself,
even.
sir.
Nah,
Not even.
Nah, it's good. We good on that.
What do you do with whiskey?
You pound it.
You pound it.
Pound that shit. Stick
Take
a
it to
thumb,
Pound Town.
stick a thumb right in his butt. Let him
Damn,
know what
there you
time it
go.
is.
Is
Like
that how you
that.
do it?
That's yeah.
Is that how you do it?
That's how I get down.
Okay.
Hitting it from the back. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Oh,
Right in there for you.
Jesus Christ.
That's right.
Sound effects and
goddamn.
everything.
Little air pocket don't hurt nobody. God damn it.
All right, now we see how Cliff roll. We see how Cliff roll.
Oh, I'm a dirty dog.
Yeah, all right.
Dirty motherfucking dog.
That's what's up. I can't yuck you yum, cuz
What's his name?
Clifford Sykes.
Oh Lord. I just getting to look like he's abusing me.
Oh, my
Stop
God.
teasing me.
Yo, He's okay with that.
I'm all right with this. This shit is funny as shit.
I mean, you gotta have a good time, man.
Oh my lord.
Sometimes you gotta learn to laugh at yourself. That's
I'm
all.
okay with that because I came in late as fuck. So
Hey,
any
man.
abuse I'm getting is just like, yeah, you gotta take
Par
that,
for the
man.
course.
Yep,
Par for the
par for the motherfucking coast.
All right, Tiger Woods.
Where we at? Where you want to go now? Next one.
Since I picked the first, you go to the next one. Where you want to go? Uh-oh.
Over like a big ass studio, like
I think I know.
yeah. Nah, I'm not doing that.
Nah, we not going there. Where you going?
Gotta give the motherfucking Godfather his flowers, man.
All right, bro.
Gotta give him his flowers.
Put it up there.
If you are late to the party and haven't been invited, the Godfather himself, Kevin Samuels, has passed away at the young age of 56 years old. Kevin Samuels was how could you call him? He was actually an image consultant.
Style consultant.
Right.
Yes.
Style image consultant that turned into, I guess, a motivational speaker.
A YouTube celebrity.
Yeah. For a lot of things. And most of his content has been taken the wrong way, or most of his content has just absorbed and taken, and the opinions are people's opinions.
Okay.
Supposedly, he met up with a 32-year-old, very fine Latina woman. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Met her Wednesday, got with her Thursday night. He died Thursday night. You didn't know that?
I heard about it. I read about it.
Found her Instagram page, everything.
Did they talk about what the cause of death was?
Nobody knows.
Oh.
They said heart failure.
Really?
Heart failure,
I
dude.
mean, some of them Latino women will make your heart stop, bro.
You know what I thought it was? I said this. It's so fucked up. I was like, yo, there was some coke. There was a gas station dick pill and a Red Bull.
See,
that's what it was. With
the
the
concoction
and a fire Latina that'll get you the fuck out of here. You will go to the upper room.
Instant death. Is what we
The
call
upper room.
Yo.
Ooh,
word.
Going to the upper room.
The upper room.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
But Kevin Samuels, like we had talked about, like I just discussed, a man that has faced a lot of criticism towards the latter part or the beginning of his career. He had just hit mainstream with what he was doing. If you check some of his videos, people will say they're negative. I'm going to be in the minority with this one and say this, but it's what I do. I don't believe anything anyone says 100% because you can never do that.
Right.
However, I think that Kevin Samuels went and took the mirror of life and shined the mirror on people.
Just turned it around on people.
And if you don't like what you see in the mirror, either take the mirror down, get a new mirror, or work on what's in the mirror.
Okay.
And that's the thing for me is if you can evoke emotion and you can evoke a conversation, your job is done.
Word.
And for me, I enjoyed his content.
Word.
I enjoyed his content. I did. Some of this shit was just over the top, like, yo, bug, you fucking wildin'.
He was tripping on
You fucking wildin'. The funniest clip was when he was talking to the young lady. He said, how old are you? 27. Do you have kids? No. What size do you wear? What size dress do you wear? I wear a size 12.
Right.
How much do you weigh? She said 230 pounds. How tall are you? She said 5'4". He said, goddamn, you bigger than Emmitt Smith. Hut. You big Zane, I gotta find that fucking clip. It's the funniest shit ever.
Yeah.
He said you hit the A gap like a motherfucker. Hut. Yo, funniest clip ever. I'm gonna put that on the page.
Word.
Funniest clip. He asked her. He was a very, very cerebral dude. So when he would ask you these questions, he'd already lined you up for what was going to happen.
Okay.
However, the way he delivered it came off very, very, very what's the word I'm looking for?
Misogynistic, maybe? Is that the word you're thinking of? I mean, that's the word I would use.
No doubt. But see,
You know
what have
saying?
I always said? I struggle with that with myself.
No,
I'm
I feel it.
borderline misogynistic. Borderline. I'm borderline.
I get you.
In some areas.
You're respectful to the
I'm
ladies.
very respectful to the ladies. But I think, and the reason I'm doing real long with him, the Godfather, say everybody quiet, like, we ain't saying nothing about this nigga.
What?
Say nothing about this nigga. It's, for me, and this is strictly an opinion of Clifford Sykes, not Bass Jones, but for me, Cliff Sykes. I feel as though when Ed Rendell, our former mayor and our former governor, said this at an Eagles game, remember when he said society and the world's becoming more and more wussified?
Yeah.
I think that he was on to something, and I think that we have become more and more and more and more. Hold on, this is gonna sound fucked up, but I'm gonna say it. We are starting to think like women and not as individuals. I'm not saying anything like a woman's wrong, but if I'm a man, I can't think like a woman. A woman can't think like a man. I can think for the individual I am.
Okay.
And I know it works for me. But I tend to think that now, hey, explain. I want to know the root. I want to know why. I want to know these things. And those tend to be factors that a concerned female would ask you.
Okay.
And for me, that's where just society is. Everybody wants to be a victim. Nobody wants to be accountable. Everybody wants to go, oh, woe is me. The world is so hard. This, that, and the third.
Word.
No, get the fuck up. Ain't nothing guaranteed except for fucking death and fucking taxes.
True.
Get the fuck up. Go work. Figure it the fuck out. If it don't work, it don't work. But you tried.
Right.
That's some of the message he would kick out. Another
right.
message with Kevin Samuels that gets lost in the sauce was that he promoted most of the scrutiny and most of the negative shit came from him where he said he hated black women. That's the biggest thing you'll see. He hates black women. There is an interview he did with a young woman named Nisha. I forgot her name. And it was I think it was his best interview because he talked with an actual educated black woman and was able to go into detail about his thoughts. All he ever wanted was to redefine the nuclear black family. He wasn't against interracial or anything like that, but he just said that for us as a people to catch up and to get back on par or have par for the course,
right?
Black men have to marry black women, have black children, and then maybe we can figure things out.
Okay.
And that's kind of where, okay, I really respect this guy. The other stuff, the antics, everything else, of course, his content, his shock shit, it worked because he took the world over for storm.
He had whatever, his last post or whatever had like 13 million views on it or something crazy.
He would critique men. Did you know that?
Oh yeah.
But that was, no one ever saw the videos. He would critique the fuck out of men. Like, you got a big dick, you make money, but those would never ever fucking take because what the narrative is.
I think part of that is too because we live in a patriarchal society.
Facts.
Right. So he can critique men all he wants to. People aren't
trying to
gonna,
hear that shit.
you know, it's a dude critiquing other dudes. You're not gonna think twice about that. A dude talking shit on women and trying to, you know, like, I'm not that familiar with Kevin Samuels, honestly, other than what I've read in the last like 2 weeks.
We're gonna get drunk and watch him. You gonna like, God damn, this thing.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I get
what have you
the
seen
idea. I've seen like him just disparaging like black women.
What?
It's just my whole thing is like there's a way to go about saying, like you were saying, he was talking about, you know, putting a focus on the nuclear black family, which I'm all about. You know what I'm saying? Now, being in an interracial relationship, like people will kind of be like, oh no, fuck you, we don't know what you're talking about or whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool, but we do have to get back to that, you know, because there have been too many times where the black fathers were taken out of the situation.
Whole nother,
you know what I'm saying? Which is a whole other conversation. No doubt. But it's one of those things where, you know, like, I think going to an extreme of saying that, like, okay, because he was talking about how women should be subservient to men and men should be the breadwinners and the aggressors and all that shit. And I was like, maybe back in the 1970s, bro, but like that shit don't fly now, bro, because we're in a society where like everybody, like we've had strides that are made and women are at the position to do certain things. And it's like, you know, and then, you know, trying to have like these gender roles and shit that everybody are talking about and whatnot nowadays. And like, just like another topic we're going to talk about a little bit, like you can't put the standards of how shit used to be on the way things are now. And I think people looked at him and felt like he was immovable because he was too locked into that old school way of thinking. And I think that's what a lot of people were turned off by. And, you know, being, you know, a 56-year-old man, like I can understand where he was coming from with the way he was thinking. Now, as a man who is in a family with mostly women, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, look, I don't think that way. Like, that's not how I go about life. That's not how my brain works in processing relationships with people and whatnot. So, you know, him saying certain things about women, like I just didn't agree with his standpoint because that's not how my personal, you know, opinion works of shit. So that's just where I'm at with it. But
I've never seen him say that. I've watched quite a bit of his interviews, right? Never heard him just flat out say I hate women.
Well,
third.
You don't have to say it in order for your I mean, like you can read
that dude.
things.
Nah, he would just say it. He never minced his words or would, hey,
like I said, I'm not familiar, so I can't really speak on it.
No doubt. I'm
not an expert.
What is it the modern women want a modern man? And what about modern women nowadays? What nowadays with women? Are women modern now? Are they virgins? Most women? No. Can they cook? No. Can they crochet? No. Do they clean? Like you said, the old school things.
Yeah.
But women want a man to be the breadwinner and do these other things.
Not necessarily all the time.
That's not. I don't know about that thing.
I mean,
I don't know about that.
You know, like it's also there's a lot of double standards out there on both sides.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like as our Uncle Donnie used to say, there was good people on both sides.
Free to real.
Yeah,
Free
so-
to real.
But you know what I'm saying, it's one of those things where like I get some of what he's saying because I have, growing up in the 80s and shit, like I have some of that old school mentality in me.
I'd ask you a question. I'm not
Go
trying to
ahead.
put no pressure
Nah,
on you.
go ahead.
You witnessed your father as the breadwinner, right?
Right.
All right. That's all. That's you witnessed, just like
Nah.
me. I witnessed my father as a breadwinner,
Right.
even though my mother had more degrees and other things, but my
Right.
father went out and got it.
He went
And got it happening.
Right.
And got it cracking. And when you talk about subservient, the submissive part, that word has a negative connotation in a sense of that it mostly the ladies, they tend to think that we just say shut the fuck up, do it, don't shut the fuck up.
Do
And
as I
that's
say,
not
not
what
as
it
I do,
is.
kind of Jones. Okay.
It's an innate thing with men and women.
Okay.
If a woman meets the right man, it's a natural thing where it's like, oh, I'm okay. Because a woman wants to be protected, provided, and protected, provided, and have things professed over.
Right.
If you can hit all three of those metrics and basically do what the fuck you tell her you're going to do, that's it. Women are very simple creatures, bro. They're very simple.
I ain't never gonna say
Baseline on some like, hey, my woman, this is it. Every woman has that baseline.
Right.
Protect, provide, profess. Listen to her.
Right.
Don't listen to answer. Don't listen to argue. Don't listen to offer feedback. Just listen to her. Let her fucking talk. Shut
Facts.
the fuck up.
Facts.
Don't try to fix her problems. If you tell her you're going to do something, do it.
Right.
That's the quickest way, fellas. You want to really understand your chick, that's all you got to do right there. Baseline. That'll get you in the game. That will get you in the fucking game.
Right.
That will get you a couple dates. Everything else is on you.
You want to get that one up though?
I mean, if you follow the guidelines and the rules, that's it. It's like fucking pop a shot. You're not gonna miss.
Okay.
But that's how I interpret it. I'm also a single man that dates a lot of women, so you might want to listen to the married person here or Taylor, the one that has.
I mean,
loving
the way I look
relationship
at it
and
is,
love
bro,
and shit.
is like, everybody's different, man. So you're gonna hit different things. Like, I get what you're saying, where like basically inherently everybody's kind of similar.
That's another
as a
one.
species,
Something like that.
whatever, man. It's so complicated.
I
bro.
tend to think that when you said something about the women, like no.
I mean, but like I said, I'm not an expert. I was just from going by what I had read the last
Mhm.
couple of days in the the aftermath of his passing is just some of the things that people would say. But again, I don't have the whole story, so I got to do a little bit more research into it. You know what I'm saying?
And for all you evil women out there making those comments on that man dying the way he died, you're the ones he was talking about. Y'all need to get y'all shit together.
I'm
How
just
about
wondering,
that?
like,
Get y'all
like,
shit together.
I just want to know, like, was it that good that it just made his heart stop?
I don't. The tinfoil moment.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be a lot of these
Tinfoil
today.
hats?
Tinfoil.
Put it on.
Tinfoil.
Join us. Tinfoil
She was
hats.
a nurse. She's a traveling nurse.
right.
I
You
don't
think? Hold on.
I'm gonna be a nigga right now.
Okay.
I definitely so nigga mode says, like I said,
Right.
cocaine, gas station pill, Red Bull,
Mhm.
fired Chocha. Took him the fuck out of
Took
here.
him out.
Took him the fuck out.
Word.
However, he had stage 3 lymphoma.
Did he really?
He beat it.
Okay.
And not supposedly, with the treatments that he took, that makes him more susceptible to heart failure
Oh,
and
shit.
heart attacks. So
Maybe the
it lines
combination
up
of
with
all.
that. You know what I'm saying? But I still think they took my nigga out of here.
You think so?
They got the Godfather out of it because the Godfather was talking that pro-black shit, black people this and the third. Anytime you get to talking and you get people listening,
right.
you get them folk. I ain't say white folk.
Nah,
It's some evil,
I know.
motherfuckers out here. Them folk.
Yeah, bro. I hear you.
Them folk was like,
The
get this
man.
nigga out of here.
Yeah. Okay.
I saw, and I don't know, man.
I can't argue with that statement because that shit, tinfoil hat.
Tinfoil hat moment.
That's
That's
the
what I
truth.
think about the Godfather.
And anytime you see some pro-black shit coming on, like somebody got to disparage
13
over-
million views. This and the third. That
Yeah.
should say what you want. If we went down the street and where we are in a lovely, lovely area of media, the Cove Dell,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Nah, they wouldn't know Kevin Samuels is.
Probably not.
That would be funny if we asked like what we see here is like, you know Kevin Samuels?
Maybe we should
Oh,
start
that's the
doing
guy that talks shit about women. It's like, oh shit, he crossed
Wow.
over. He knows.
Survey says.
Ding.
Yeah, right.
We do.
Cool.
But again, if you get some time, I'll try to put a piece up on the Instagram page of the interview I was talking about. Look into it. Take what you want from it. The good thing or the positive thing I can take from everything that he had tried to attempt to do
Mhm.
was that he evoked emotion. And again, he created conversation.
Well, I mean, he did his
And that's-
job, man. If he was
that's
trying
it.
to be a YouTube sensation, or just get people to pay attention to what he had to talk about, that's the quickest way to do it, man. Is you
I
get
think it was
people-
deeper than that with him.
It probably was,
deeper
but I'm
than that.
saying like the easiest way to get people to pay attention is invoke an emotional response, right?
Of course.
So he was definitely doing that.
Yep.
And I mean, clearly people were listening to him.
What was it? Somebody said the irony of him was he's been married twice.
Yeah.
What was it? Married twice, healthy 56-year-old man meets an overweight young Latina woman and dies on Cinco de Mayo.
Oh,
Heaven, it was some weird shit. I'm just like, yo, you got too much time at your job, sweetheart.
People like to.
You got too much time at your
I
job.
love
Jesus
me a
Christ.
conspiracy theory, bro. Believe me.
I got Doug.
But-
He was
but-
taking them things down. That she's fine too. I wish I had her name. You see her? You go,
I seen the picture.
Wait.
Yeah.
She like 2.25, like 5'5", 5'4".
Thick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nice and fluffy, just the way Cliff
Thick.
like them,
Mm-hmm.
like biscuits
Mhm.
from Cracker Barrel.
Let's get some gravy in a plate.
You know what I'm saying?
Put
That's
it.
it.
On there. Let's do
Sop
it.
that shit up, some hot sauce. Fuck, I
Damn,
want some
dog.
gravy
It's
and
dinner time
biscuits.
too. I'm ready to. I'm like a biscuit sound real good right about now.
I actually want some fucking ribs.
Oh, nigga, that's my
I
favorite.
really
You
want
just
some
said
fucking
the
ribs,
magic
dog.
motherfucking word.
Word. I want some fucking ribs. Real shit.
Yo, for the ancestors, I want some ribs.
Some ribs for the
Yes.
motherfucking ancestors.
Please.
Yuckers.
You know, you just season them just right.
I just
some
want
stuff on
sauce.
there.
Whole lot of sauce. I like wet ribs.
You like wet ribs?
Yeah, I don't like
All
dry
right.
ribs.
All right. You like? You don't like a dry rib?
Dry ribs.
I want shut up.
You have dry ribs?
Dry rub? Oh yeah. What-
Dry
okay.
ribs. It's dry.
You want
well,
the
yeah,
wet rub.
I want what? It's not a rub if it's wet. I want.
There's a thing called wet rubs.
Really?
It's a thing.
Is that vinegar based?
It's whatever you make of it. It could be like
I was
as
like
long as
barbecue
it's
sauce for
liquid
ribs.
based
Mm.
marinade.
I want nasty, trifling ass wet ribs.
Yeah, dog.
That's
Put
what I
some
want.
sauce on that motherfucker.
Trifling
You
ribs.
want some trifling ass
Nasty
ribs.
ass. Just where these come from? Don't worry about
Yeah.
it, big dog. I got
No,
you.
I got these off the back of a truck.
You know what I'm saying? Whole slab. I got you, big dog. Big dude with an
Yeah.
overall and a fucking corn hat.
Fucking
with-
sauce stains all over every
Fucking-
goddamn where.
Fucking right. You know them things are
Yeah.
gonna like slap. You see
Listen.
him cooking.
I want the type of rib that the first time you take a bite out of it, you instantly fall asleep.
That's the best. You just sit there. All right. Y'all be good.
You just be like, oh my god, you get the itis like a motherfucker off them Jones. Yeah.
You done eating? Yeah, man. Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
nah. I just started.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Goddamn good.
How many of them ribs you ate? 50.
I've never done that. I want to fuck with that. Say my ribs I could eat.
Dog.
Like
the thing,
real
yo.
ribs, not them bullshit ass. what the
Nah, I'm
fuck's the
saying-
joint, Famous Dave's, not them bullshit ass.
Nah,
ribs.
like the country
yeah,
style spare ribs.
yeah, the big.
Bro,
husky
I got through-
joints.
look.
Pause.
Because mom made some of them Jones one time, bro.
Mhm. Ugh.
I got through like 3 of them. This was when I was young. I can't eat like that no more.
Yeah, me either.
I got through 3 of them and I literally like fell
With the sleep
bro.
in the living room.
That itis it hit me. I was sitting in there like full and content.
Damn.
And then that joint, the heat just gets you. And you be
We're
up
talking
there
about spare ribs.
yeah, country style spare
Yeah,
ribs.
yeah.
Though. Yeah.
The best.
good ones.
The fucking best.
The
Yo,
meatiest.
it's something about getting the meat sweats and that itis off a barbecue.
Hey,
Cuz
bro.
that shit is banging.
I need to find me a good barbecue spot, honestly.
Ain't nothing good up here.
Mike's barbecue.
Where is that?
South Philly.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I need to go there.
They're good.
I'm
You like
trying-
Mike's? You like Mike's?
It's so good. It's
Mike's is good. Mike's is really
it's
good.
Probably some of the best I've ever had. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
If
need,
they-
I need to make a trip to South Philly then.
It's a plate. Well, they're not named. It's not there anymore. It used to be
Oh.
near the Stinger off of Broad Street. It's a place called Bob and Stan's. All they sold was ribs and sides. That was it. Small hole in the wall.
That's the
Country
best
niggas
kind of
from
spot, man.
Virginia.
That's the kind
Mike's is good. I've had the brisket. I had sausage. They have
Their ribs are amazing.
I didn't get the ribs. I couldn't.
Oh,
afford. I was
that's-
poor.
That's why.
I was poor at that time. A whole slab was like what, $40 or some
Worth
shit.
it. Don't matter.
Yeah.
I was poor. I was super poor.
Don't matter.
Listen.
Super
that's high
poor.
praise.
No, you're
man.
right. You're right. My bad.
That's high praise.
I was financially at drought in
That's
the
all right.
drought at that
you
time.
had a little bit of a green with envy type shit.
Yeah, something like that. Lack of envy.
You
Lack
had brown
of green.
pockets, not the
Yeah.
green pockets.
Hell yeah.
I got you.
I looked at them prices. I'm like, God damn, a nigga got $50. This ain't
Uh,
enough. This is not enough.
This got to last
God
me 2
damn.
weeks.
This is not enough.
Looks like it's Taco Bell again.
Yeah, they follow me on Instagram too.
Oh,
Fucking
for real?
right. Yeah, 'cause
Word?
I went in there. I'm like, this,
Hey,
they've been around for a while, and all you do is talk to them, say, yo, I'm on Instagram, take a picture. I'm like, oh, we'll follow you. That's fucking cool.
hey, well, see if they can bring a plate.
He probably got more play than me. I ain't been in there in
Let's
fucking
get a plate.
forever.
I'm saying, let's get them in here. Have like some rib tasting.
Mike's barbecue is really good barbecue for up here.
All right, man.
It's up
No,
here.
period.
Oh, you talking about up in the north?
You
haven't had the ribs. You can't say.
You right. You right. I'm saying barbecue. North
Hey, man, you said
Carolina,
the magic word.
Virginia. That barbecue's different down there, bro.
Yo, you gotta go to Texas, bro.
I heard. What's the
Apparently
place?
it's good.
Franklin's barbecue.
Franklin's
Motherfuckers
barbecue?
waiting 6-7 hours.
Yeah, dog.
I
wanna
would
go
fuck
there.
with that.
Yo, that's
I'd fuck with that.
speaking of food, like this is completely aside.
Where we at?
Like the last, I don't know, like I would say 2 weeks, bro. Like, you know how you got reels on your Instagram and
Hell
your
yeah.
Facebook, John?
Yep.
I was like, before I was looking at like thick women and stuff, I was like, all right, my whole reels, the algorithm has hit me.
It
bro.
caught you
It's nothing but food lately.
because you've been talking about this.
Nah, because I've been watching like all these fucking like fat ass boy food shit on
Goddamn
here.
right.
I'm like, yo, somebody was making like breakfast muffin cups, and then this dude made like these fucking. It was like, oh, dude, I can't even. There's so many of them.
It's a lot.
I'm sitting there. I just ate dinner, and I'm like, yo, this looks
This
good
looks
as
so
hell.
fucking great.
And I showed one to Talia one time. I was like, hey, look at this. She was like, why are you showing me this?
It's like, Dad, we just. It's
Yeah,
like
I
little
just
girl.
saw something for like salted caramel chocolate chip cookie
That
brownies and
sounds
shit.
good.
I
That
was
sounds
like,
hella
yo,
good.
I need to stop that shit, man. I got to,
No, you don't. Keep looking because you
Nah,
get
man.
ideas for the grill. That's where most of your
no,
fucking
I need to
inspiration
stop
comes from.
eating. I need to stop.
Shit, man. You better enjoy motherfucking eating.
Yeah, you know what
Fuck,
I'm
we
saying? I
American.
do. That's the problem.
We fucking American. Fuck
Right.
that. Shit.
So where we going next, brother?
I guess if you want to get with the main shit dig with the goat,
Yeah,
they tried
dog.
it, man.
They did try
They
it.
tried to get
What
them
did we
out
talk
here.
about last week? Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find
Somebody
out.
fucked around and definitely found out.
There's a lot of like variables going on with this shit too that I
Bro.
looked and found out. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Firstly, I didn't realize my boy had a knife.
A gun knife.
Oh, he
It
had
was
a
like a
gun-
mini
yeah.
fucking.
He had a
What do you call
knife
those?
that was disguised as a gun.
What the fuck?
I don't even know. Like, are you trying to get murked?
He was homeless. They said.
Word. He didn't look homeless though.
Well, it's L.A. Everybody looks like they
Nah,
got
that's
money
true.
in L.A.
That's true.
They said he was homeless. How did he get in the Hollywood Bowl?
That questions.
And that close?
Questions.
I went to a Dave
Hey,
Chappelle
bro,
show.
like you got security in there, man. I don't know how you like. What do you? How? Yeah.
Did you know the security company is the same security company that allowed the Astro World fiasco? It's also the same security company that allowed the Las Vegas shooting when that guy popped open and started shooting shit.
Yeah.
Same security company. And there's one more instance that security company was responsible for. These fuckers keep getting jobs. I don't know how.
Question.
What's up?
Can you call it a security company if motherfuckers be
If they-
knocking off and like
Every
getting up
time
on
they
stage,
go.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Taylor, could you look that up if you don't mind? I'm sorry. Is that too much to ask for? Security company with Dave Chappelle. It's like 3 crazy things that affected like people.
Okay.
It definitely was Astro World. It was the Las Vegas shooting, and it was one more. And I'm like, how the fuck did they get a
I
job?
mean, yo, I know, like, if I fuck up at my job one time,
That's it. And this is protecting people.
right,
Shit.
bro. I mean, somebody needs to look into their finances and see about their business, because that don't sound like they doing their job right.
My bad. I'm trying to find this shit. See where we at. You found it? It's come to failed attacker.
Yeah, right.
Astro World. There's 2 more instances. He won double XL, no doubt.
Oh shit.
Isaiah Lee. Both names Isaiah Lee. Isaiah Lee fucked around and found out.
Oh damn, dog. Well,
Travis Scott, Astro World. I still think they did. They tried to cancel the young man.
who?
Travis Scott.
CSC.
Travis.
Street CSC. That's the name of the company.
They probably partner with Ticketmaster or whoever.
Or
you know what I
Live,
mean?
Live
I've,
Nation.
I've seen that
something like
before.
No
Yeah.
shit. How-
They got the yellow shirts.
Yeah, but how though? If you had the Las Vegas shooting, the 2017 Vegas shooting,
It's a
the guy-
contract.
Yeah, dude.
you pay the contract out. If you letting some random shit just jump off, or you're not responding,
I mean, you should be able to avoid that shit.
no doubt. I must say, my bad. I'm a lame old
Yo,
man,
it's-
man.
So yeah, all you got to do is follow the money, bro. That's basically all you got to do.
Wow.
That's
wow.
that's what it is, man.
So that's just with the security aspect.
Yeah.
They tried to take a legend the fuck out of here, bro. If he really had a thing on him, he would have jumped
He
on the
would've had
stage
him.
and just shot him.
He would have had him.
I'm trying to understand where and why. Oh, I know. Thanks, Will Smith,
Oh,
because you showed everybody in the world if you're
Oh, you-
being a fucking, I don't want to say the P word. If your panties are in a bunch for that night and someone ribs on you, you don't take it
I'm
right.
just gonna get
You're-
up there and smack
I'm
the
gonna
shit
get
out.
up and slap somebody. No, you're gonna fuck around and find out.
Yes, you
All
definitely
y'all
are.
motherfuckers.
Yo, my dude.
Go
Firstly,
ahead, cook.
Nah, I'm just sitting here like, because I saw the video.
Mhm.
I saw my man get up. Firstly, you know he didn't play football because that was a budget,
Oh, the
budget
tackle?
ass tackle.
That nigga, he like
Budget
playing the
ass
longest
tackle.
yard, launching
Yeah.
himself. It's
Yeah,
like,
it was
what are you
terrible.
doing?
There was no form. He did not have his head up. He did not try and wrap it. You know
At
what I'm
all,
saying?
at all. He went up top.
Terrible tackle.
Dave hit him with the old leg.
Yeah.
Nigga.
But
Fuck.
but the shit that really got me is like instantly, like out the woodwork, there was like 12 or 13 dudes
The
just
homies
came out
came.
and stomped the
The
shit
shit out of him.
out this motherfucker. Dude,
And
I
he
was
lucky
like,
that's all they did.
yeah, word.
He lucky.
I
he's
was
fucking
like,
lucky.
I literally like I watched it and I'm like, oh damn, he tried to and then he like they dragged his ass like over to the side of the stage and were putting in that work.
Dealt with his ass real proper right. Away from the cameras,
Yeah.
away from everything.
But
Thumped this motherfucker out.
They got and then seeing him getting on
Oh, on
Keep
ambulance?
on the
I'm
ambulance,
about to
dog.
say, yeah. Yep.
with his elbow all twisted up the wrong direction.
Looked like they was playing Jenga or Tetris on his
Okay,
ass.
man,
Fuck
somebody-
out of here.
Bro, you lucky that was the only thing that was wrong.
You see the knot on his head?
Yeah, of course I saw the knot.
Like a fucking third eye on his
Yo,
fucking
he looked
head.
like Martin.
Gross.
He looked like Martin in that episode where Tommy Hearns
You
whooped
love-
his ass.
You got, I got heart, champ. Yeah, you got heart, little
You got
man.
heart, little man.
you got heart.
Yeah, bro. I'm just like, yo, I don't want to laugh about it because it's a fucked up situation, but you definitely got what you deserve, man, for sure.
But here's what I'm trying. Are we there to so he wasn't the only comedian. This has been going on
Uh-huh.
like a lot.
Yeah,
There's like Instagram comedians that have people jump on
bro.
and people are
it's-
trying to get them.
It's one of those things where like this is going to be a trend for a couple months and then it's going to die out because that whole Will Smith thing is just going to go fall by the wayside. But it's not like I don't think it's going to be something that's going to happen for a long time. I think people are kind of they think it's the hip thing to do now,
Mhm.
and then just like every other trend is going to die out and nobody's going to remember it.
Let me ask you this question: do you think comedians? I know the answer, but I'm still going to ask you.
Yeah, ask it.
Do you think comedians are going to try to rearrange or readjust their styles, or they're going to say "fuck you" and stay 10 toes down?
I think the real comedians are not going to change a fucking thing.
Good.
And I think some of the people who are probably a little bit scared by this whole
Mhm.
trend
Mhm.
might try and do something a little different. But I mean, that's the whole thing. Like, you can't, comedy is about, pointing the finger at things that are going on in society
Facts.
and trying to make people understand that like life is not as serious as we want to make it.
Right.
You know
right,
what I'm saying?
Right.
And like, so sometimes like some comedians, they might cross a line here and there. I get it. But just like everything else, if you don't like it, don't watch that person.
But-
don't listen to it.
That's so subjective when you say cross the line. Like
Well, whose line though? That's the whole
I was going to
thing.
say, what's the line? Who has the line?
Well, that's the thing. It's a personal thing. Like some people's lines are a lot closer to them than others are. And it's just like you got to understand that, like, firstly, if somebody is making a joke, unless they like call out and put your name in the joke, they are not talking about
To
you.
you. Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Don't take everything that somebody says that you don't know personally.
Because you're projecting.
You know
your
what I'm
own
saying?
bullshit.
Yeah. And I get like sometimes that's difficult, especially if you're in a group that's like been disparaged as like a minority group or whatever.
Right.
Like it's tough not to. But comedy and like movies and TV shows are entertainment. And it's one of those things where if you don't enjoy the thing that you are, looking at, turn that shit off.
Because
There are so many other options for you out there. Just don't partake in that one.
I might sound a little insensitive here. I'm gonna sound real insensitive. Fuck it. I know
Do
I
you,
am.
baby. Do you.
This cyberbullying thing, right?
Yeah.
Like I understand. I finally understand like the magnitude, the depths of that shit.
Yeah,
now.
dog.
But if you are having issues, sign the fuck out.
But that's
Parents,
the thing.
be parents.
Yeah.
Get them off of this shit. Sign out, delete it.
Sometimes that's not enough though. That's the crazy part.
That's where I
about
said
it.
I recognize the depths
Yeah.
of it. Where everyone else has the phone, they keep sharing and doing this, and it never goes
And
away.
it just compounds on itself.
Right.
So,
That's why I say I sound insensitive, but in my mind, you're only being bullied because you allow it. See, this is old school. So this ties into what I was saying with the Kevin Samuels.
right.
Everybody wants to be a
Victim.
how were you raised? If somebody hit you or somebody bullied you, what
Listen,
Rusty say?
Rusty didn't say a word. This is coming from
Oh,
Liz.
LJ.
Yeah.
What LJ say?
She was like, just make sure that if they, don't start it,
You finished.
but finish it.
Now you
No.
can't do that. You don't tell your kids if a kid hits you, hit him back. That's bad parenting now. I don't even have a fucking kid, and I know people
mean,
say that.
Well, that's that whole violence is not the answer school, which
Shit.
I mean, it depends on the situation. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes diplomacy is the better route to go. So, I said sometimes.
I like that. Sometimes diplomacy.
I mean,
I'm like,
sometimes words is enough, but sometimes words are not enough, and then you got to throw them hands. Then all you wanted was some steak.
Whole fucking melee's jumping off.
All I wanted was some steak.
Bitches.
Blah, blah, blah. And then you handle your business.
But I'm an older man, so physical confrontation, things of that nature, that's the last thing I want to do now.
Nobody wants to do that. My back hurts. Nigga.
However, if you want to partake in the shits, I'm with the shits. Firsthand, extreme prejudice, I'm with that shit.
I'm saying, man,
I'm with it.
Fuck around and find out.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah, dog. It's one of those things, man. Like if you feel froggy and you want to test some shit,
jump, nigga.
You know what I mean? Like we can do this. I don't want to do it, but we can do it.
But you don't feel as though that's the reason why society is like the Mike Tyson thing.
Man,
the guys fucking with Mike Tyson saying whatever. Mike had to put hands on this motherfucker.
I mean, I think that just goes from not knowing who you fucking with.
That's too bull.
You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people. I don't think it's a whole reflection on society itself. I think we've been so accustomed to being able to say and do things like on a computer and like social media.
Right. That's what I mean.
No
repercussions.
With no repercussions. So
None.
I think people think that shit extends to real life where they want to go out here and pop off and think like, oh, I can say whatever the hell I want and nothing bad's going to happen to me. But you realize shit is different in the real world.
I'm about to say,
you're going to take that blue pill and end up on your ass.
Like a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
That's the thing that fucks
we ain't in the
about
Matrix because like this shit is real life and people will put hands on you.
You can tell this is what I was saying as far as like society, and maybe it's not based off the Kevin Samuels things where we think more like this, right? But it's the lack of accountability and the lack of repercussions. I grew up that if I made a mistake, look, I grew up in a house where I got my ass whipped. I got fucked up.
Look,
and you know what? I'm a way better man for that shit because when I go out in the fucking world, I know what right and wrong is. I know that if I do some dumb shit gonna happen to me.
That's true.
And that's the problem why these little kids are running around doing the shit that they doing. These kids are doing the stupid shit because nobody's tightening them up. Now, I'm not saying fuck your kid up.
No.
But if your kid's incorrigible, vocab word of the day, bitch,
like
incorrigible, you got to put the fucking Beats by Dre in a little motherfucker.
I mean, even just the threat of it, man. You don't necessarily have to lay hands on them
or
just do it the once so they know your shit is real. That's the thing, like, because I grew up, I got whooped when I was a kid.
Oh, you got your ass whipped or whooped?
No,
Yo, how were you whipped? Yeah, nigga, I want to hear this.
I told you the story. I got hands put on
LJ
me.
put the hand because you was on some bullshit. I'm talking about some disciplinary shit when you was like bad.
She fucked me up, dog. That's how I grew up, and that's okay.
Yo, I got hate for something. Tell me another story, nigga.
But the thing is, like, I spanked my kid one time in life, and then the threat of that was enough to discipline her for the rest of her life.
Can I ask you a question? Okay. Look at this. We're having a mature conversation.
What?
Yay!
The hell kind of bullshit is that? No.
Do you think that? So let me ask you this. This is a parent, right? Especially with a daughter,
right?
Do you think that the actual? Because us as black folk, we make fun of white people when they start. Oh, hey, Hunter, stop, and the kid's like, "Fuck you, mom." Blah, 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 blah. But you got Keisha and little Tanisha. She give that look. She runs right back to mom. Don't touch nothing. What the fuck I say? Don't touch a goddamn thing.
Exactly.
Do you think? What approach do you think is? And I understand it's different, but do you think that the actual communicating with your child effectively or putting hands on your child works?
Both of them do.
Both BOFFO. Both of them.
And that's the whole thing, man. It's like I said, it's about situations. And like I said, sometimes diplomacy is the best course of action. And if diplomacy ain't working, sometimes you got to get some percussive maintenance going on.
Motherfucking
saying. And that's the thing. But like my kid, I think, is mature enough to understand that I can have a conversation with her and she can understand the depths of the disappointment I have.
Right.
And we communicate well enough where I don't have to put hands on anything.
That's the biggest thing for parents too. Yo, we definitely are going full circle.
But the whole
talking shit.
Yeah.
To
cut you off.
Go ahead.
But I'm just saying, like, the whole thing is like a lot of parents want to treat their kids like they don't know shit. And kids know a lot more than you think they do. You got to treat them as such, man. And that's the thing. I learned that from a very young age. It's like, I'm not going to treat my kid like a dumbass. Like, I know she knows things. I know she sees things. She absorbs every fucking thing because she's a smart kid. So I'm not going to sit here and treat you like you're, you know less. I mean, like, it's hard for me because a parent, like, you have to exude that air of like, I know every fucking thing. At
But
least when
do
they're
you,
real
though?
young. I don't know shit, man.
Right. What the fuck kind of math is this? They
Yeah.
changed math in
They
20
changed-
years?
yo, they-
God damn.
Yo, but it's one of those things where we learn to like actually talk to her about things and like an adult, and she got that concept. Not that don't work with everybody.
Of course. Right.
You know what I mean? Not every kid is that savvy. So some people gotta lay hands. Not all the time, but
Right.
that works for them. Like it's different situations for different people, man.
I was going to bring that part up. I think that's our parents' generation.
Yeah.
Like that 50s and 60s where it's like, I'm going to treat you like a dumbass.
Yeah.
And then we're the generation where it's like, you know what? I'm not going to treat you like an adult because you ain't, but I'm going to pick your brain because I need to understand how mature you are.
Right.
And if you're playing coy, because if you're playing coy, that means you're super fucking mature and I have to be way more measured and calculated with you.
Exactly.
Way more.
Exactly.
But that goes into what you had just
But that's
said.
good parenting.
Motherfucking Base Jones coming through with parenting 101.
Yo,
You got any problems with your fucking kids, your wife? You talk to this motherfucker
Hey,
right
bro,
here. You see this handsome nigga?
I'm a very
See this shit?
knowledgeable brother. And the thing is, man,
No,
let me just
talk
make
your shit.
Let me just make a point here.
Talk your shit.
Not only do you get comedy on Drive Right, man, you get literal fucking life advice on this motherfucker.
Let's get it.
dog. So tune in, man. You never know what you're gonna hear.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
beautiful. It's
Might
beautiful.
be midgets, dwarfs,
Yeah.
magic,
cocaines and
and
hookers,
hookers'
shit,
butts, all
or-
types of shit is
or
jumping.
really good parenting.
Parenting advice from one Base Jones.
Yes,
Because
sir.
if you leave your kid
Here
with
I
me,
am.
Bernie Mac status. Your kid, oh, you the one? Yeah, I fucked him up.
Yeah,
I had to hit the kid. Remember that shit on Kings? Yeah, I hit the little mother, some bitch. Goddamn right.
Yeah. What you
Tighten
talking
the
about?
kid
Want
up.
some milk and
Milk
cookies?
and cookies. Him's upstairs.
Yeah,
Him's upstairs. Fuck all that. That's some dope shit because I've always thought about that shit. Parent, like what kind of parent would I be?
Yeah, man.
And I know that I would try my best to communicate with my child because it's like, all right, fuck it. I grew up in a household where not all the time I felt protected from my family
Mhm.
because I was always scared to go talk to my family
right.
or my father, so to speak.
Mhm.
My father, he reigned with a fucking iron fist. Like,
Right.
yo, don't respect me. Be
Fear.
fearful of me.
Yeah,
And as a little, and see, this goes into the mental health aspect
right.
and things coming full circle about like race and other things that we're about to get into.
Yeah.
Segue into that.
Yes, sir.
There were no havens or rest places for Black men back in the day. Talk about that type of
Nah,
stuff.
man.
So they had to be that
You
way
gotta-
to
you had
show
to be
your
hard as
little
shit.
brown child,
Yeah,
this is what's going to happen to you when you turn a certain age. Instead of, I'm going to, the one place you're supposed to be
the
free
safest.
and
Yeah.
safest is here with me.
Right.
Now we'll talk. If I got, like you said, everything you just said, I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
you really
bro.
hit the nail on
It's
that one, bro.
true. That's
You hit the
thing.
fucking nail on that.
So, and and it's crazy that you did point that shit out. Is like, I think a lot of the reason why like people whooping ass back in the day
Mhm.
was because we had to show
Life is hard for you.
for you, like, yeah, we got to be steely. You
Yeah.
got to prepare yourself because you're gonna get whooped like you're getting whooped now
I love you.
by life. Yeah.
I love you.
And that's like some shit. Like you think about that,
Mm-hmm.
like that's what our parents dealt with, and like you're like, God damn, like I have a whole new like appreciation and way of thinking for that now because I understand that like that was at least part of the reason why, you know, I wasn't just getting my ass whooped to get my ass whooped. Like I understand that was just kind of like the old school method. You know what I'm saying? So
You hit the nail for me. That shit was like a moment, like, oh shit, okay, Base, you're making fucking sense.
hey, bro, like you know, I think I've been doing it 16 years. I think
I'm
I got
about
a
to say,
little
how-
bit of knowledge.
How old
now,
is she
bro.
now? 16.
16, baby.
Driving.
Yeah, she is.
She definitely speeds when you're not in the car with her.
No, she don't.
I'm talking shit. I'm like, you know, she's like,
she
no,
is
shut
the
fuck.
she is the most nervous, careful driver ever, bro, and it's great.
The fact that she's fucking driving blows me. When we were at the fucking party and she's like, hey, so I'm like, who, what,
Yeah, dog.
child?
I was like, I used to change your diapers, man, and now like we have full blown adult conversations, and it blows my mind, man. This whole growing up thing, getting older and shit, it's weird, man. Like now I can understand and have an appreciation for like my parents when they were like, y'all kids need to stop growing up. You know how everybody do
Yeah,
when you see
you
your
keep
aunties and
growing.
stuff when you were like
growing.
16,
Yeah.
17, you're like, shut up.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, yo, you need to stop that shit
Yeah.
for real.
That's how I see when I see Brent.
It's crazy,
I'm
man.
like, Jesus Christ, you're a fucking giant.
She's tall as hell.
You're
And it's
fucking
just like,
giant.
yo, man, it's stop it.
And then she
You ma-
goes back into her little shelter. It's like,
Yeah,
oh shit,
right?
she's still a baby.
But you can
Jesus.
still see like the
She's a
young,
baby.
the youth.
The youth.
The youth.
The two youths.
They still got their youthful exuberance, man. It's a
You know
beautiful
what I'm saying?
Never lose it, please.
We're going to segue into the next one because we're doing race and I guess parenting and things of that nature.
Yeah.
You get Tyler the clip, right?
Yeah, I did.
Think you could cue that up for us,
Can you-
Taylor, please?
Which
sir?
one?
Mad Dog Russo.
I still can't believe that's Mad Dog. How the fuck does Mad Dog even on that show?
Bro,
Like this fucking jackass.
they must really need ratings.
He's so hard to root for. Oh,
Okay,
God,
so I
he's
guess you
so
have
hard.
an issue.
Just shut up and play, will you please? America's tired of Draymond Green. I mean, I deal with them constantly. The fans, they're not. San Francisco fans, different story. Oh, they're tired of.
JJ.
Should be quiet
JJ
and play.
cooking
And with
already.
that, Chris Mad Dog Russo set off the masses.
I want to take a little umbrage with
Yeah, you're allowed.
Let's go, JJ.
shut up and play, because that has the same sort of connotations that the shut up and dribble crowd has towards athletes. And I have a real problem with that. And specifically with Draymond, the idea that America is tired of him. You do realize the guy has a very, very popular podcast that he hosts where he talks
He has all
himself
the answers.
for a majority of the episode.
Right.
And people listen to that. He signed a talent deal with Turner
TMC, bitch.
because people want to hear what Draymond has to
That
say.
is true.
The reason they want to hear what Draymond has to say is because just like in this press conference, he is real, authentic,
Yep.
and unfiltered.
Yep.
And as a
Facts.
player, he is real, authentic, and unfiltered.
Get him,
Double
JJ.
facts.
Including respected ex-NBA player
Yep,
JJ
motherfuckers fuck
Redick,
with JJ
who
Redick.
joined First Take.
Yep.
The edge that he carries himself with, he's talked about this since game one. Klay Thompson has talked about this since game one. It's what makes
Look at
him
Russo's
great.
bat in
It's
his
what
eyes.
makes him a future
He's
Hall of
like,
Famer.
You don't
It's
give
the
a-
reason
yeah,
he
you
is
don't-
who he is.
Fuck.
It's just like saying, hey, Ja Morant, stop dancing when your teammate's making a three.
This is not a political scenario or a race
fuck
situation.
Yeah,
or a father
JJ.
will.
Whenever someone
fuck with
opens
you.
up a sentence
Like
like
this.
this,
Yep.
Yeah.
whatever comes after is
Tank,
already
you know, it's
stained.
exactly the thing.
Alas, we continue.
And grew up as a Knick fan who loved Clyde.
Who
and
the
loved
fuck are they?
Reed
Yeah, but
and loved the
I
Pearl.
disagree with you on
who
that.
can't
I don't think I'm
stand
not saying it's a
Get him,
risk-based
JJ.
situation. I'm saying that the fans you're talking about, they talk about athletes that way, like you just talked about an
Exactly.
athlete.
I think there's a lot. I think
People,
there's a
the people on
large
Fox,
segment.
the people on Fox News talk about athletes that way.
Get
Or
him,
as
JJ.
someone once said, shut up and dribble.
Well, I mean,
That's
and,
my issue.
and Fox News
That's
is,
my issue.
I-
I don't actually care about the fans that watched Bob Cousy play or watched Wilt play. I don't care. I appreciate that they've been
Respectfully,
NBA
yeah.
fans that long,
right.
but I don't appreciate the undertone.
I mean, we haven't seen
Let's go.
Eat one.
this level of an
Ether.
since 2001. Let's just go over the basic history.
Ricky Strum. I'm definitely tagging him on this one.
Hey,
Shout out
man.
to fucking Ricky Strum
Yo.
on that fucking edit. That was dope as hell.
Yeah, bro. But speaking of which,
Where you at? What you got, base?
I gotta give all the props to my man JJ Redick.
Yes, sir.
For coming to Draymond's defense, man. Like, and I'm a fan of Draymond Green. Draymond Green does get on my nerves when he's on the court,
I fucking hate him.
but he's a hell of a player. But
He's
the
a
thing
fucking
is,
great player.
the point that JJ made when he talked about when he was like, I don't care about the fans who like Bob Cousy as a
Willis
player.
Reed. God,
You know, I'm like,
what?
okay, I get that, bro. But that era of basketball was 60 years ago,
Antiquated.
right?
Antiquated.
You cannot compare the game of 60 years ago and the players of 60 years ago to the game and the players of today.
Now,
Because society is completely fucking different than it was 60 years
Is
ago.
it?
Not completely.
right? I'm like, is
Okay.
it? Is it?
It's significantly different.
Okay, I'll give you. I'm like,
Okay.
okay.
Right. So like and plus like the game of basketball now, we talked about this earlier, is an entertainment thing, right? Players get paid hundreds of millions of dollars to perform and entertain people.
Mhm.
Bob Cousy was probably a motherfucking carpenter during the day and then came
A
to play
milkman.
at night.
He's a
You
milkman.
know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't his job, was to play ball, but that wasn't his primary form
Nope.
of
He
employment.
sold insurance, probably.
Probably.
He probably was an insurance.
So
agent.
it's just like, yo, it's not the same thing. And then for you to sit there and tell people that they can't have an opinion
because
on
you're
anything because
athlete.
you play a game,
You're an
then like
athlete.
you literally get it. You have a job where you talk about your fucking opinion about people who play sport. Like, shut the fuck up, man. Just shut up.
Yeah, base.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stop. Stop. STAHP. Stop. Golly, boy. He like Mad Dog Russo needs to just stop, man. Somebody needs to terminate his contract.
JJ Redick is out here doing the Lord's work.
Amen.
Period.
Amen.
The reason why that resonates so much with
Bless
the
you.
hell? Oh shit. I'm like, huh? I heard a noise. I'm like, when he's getting on these rhythm and shit, I fucked up.
Now, see, you
I'm
paranoid.
paired
as
the
shit.
gigs. I see him pressing button. The fact that he was, and we gonna get to this.
Right.
JJ Redick, as an ex-white NBA player, was
Right.
talking to a washed-up sports writer, a personality from back in the 70s.
Right.
The fact that he was able to do that and make his point so concise and be pro player, and the way he articulated that point,
Oh yeah,
was masterful. It speaks to what we talk about as far as systemic racism
right.
and all the other things that go on, because there are people that still think like that.
Preach,
But
brother.
the subtleties and the small nuances that they try. If JJ Redick wasn't there, Mad Dog Russo would have went back and forth with Stephen A. Smith, and
Man.
Stephen A. Smith wouldn't have checked him. It would have been a back and forth
Nah,
tangent. No, he wouldn't.
he would have tried to check him and he wouldn't have been able
But
to do
because
it
he let him
as
go.
articulate.
The whole thing with Mad Dog Russo is I've watched his stick.
Right.
He's like a fire. The
Right.
more you let him get air, he's going to keep going.
Right.
And JJ, and it's this. No, it's not apropos. It's the fact that he's a ex-white basketball player.
Right.
He cut that shit like, yo, I know where you're going with this. Fuck out of here.
He put the kibosh on that with
Fuck
the quickness,
out of
bro.
here. Every time he would try, you would see, yo, he was
The one
that
look
shit
on
was
his face, he was
beautiful.
like,
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, bro. And that I have an appreciation where he understands that, like, JJ knows, bro. Like, those fans are not the fans that Draymond Green is talking to.
Not at all.
They're not the fans that connect with Draymond Green as a player, or John Morant, or all these newfangled players. Like those, like, it's fine that you're a basketball fan and those are the people that you loved in your era.
Right.
But like, get with the times, man.
You know who he's talking to? He's talking to the young black motherfuckers out there that don't understand where their meal's coming from, that gotta put water in their fucking cereal,
Right.
that don't know what the fuck sugar and diabetes are. He's talking to them.
Right.
And now, granted, you're not going to get to the NBA because you're not going to be a 6'8" or 6'9" person in the world, but I can speak for you. I come from the culture. I am the fucking culture. So I can talk. You can't talk to that Mad Dog Russo because where you come from and what you embody,
you don't know.
That ain't that. This ain't that.
That ain't you, bro.
This is not the fuck that.
Nah.
And the fact that JJ Redick was able, again, I'm going to be redundant here. He was able to he met him at the fucking pass, cut his legs off, then cut his head off,
Yo,
and
dog.
left him fucking exacerbated.
He played.
I've got all the words.
He
Bitches.
played defense to a T on my
On
man.
him.
He stayed in front of him, shuffled his feet.
Hands up.
You know what I'm saying?
Didn't reach. Just moved his
Yo,
body
got in a
and stayed
position.
with him.
Mad Dog tried to do it. Took
Nope.
a charge, baby.
Nope. Shit was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Offensive foul.
But that, when we talk about the good old boys club with the NFL
Right.
and things of that nature,
Yeah, dude.
that is who Mad Dog Russo is
That's
talking
who he
about.
represents.
Exactly.
Those are the people that he like. Those opinions that he's expressing are the same types of opinions those people have.
Exactly. And that's where I wish he would have said something more along those terms
Right.
to Mad Dog Russo about that, because that would have got ugly where it's like,
I
oh,
think-
exposed bitches. This is the
True.
real world.
But I mean, like, I think JJ is savvy enough where he wouldn't want to take it there,
Mhm.
which is why, like, you see where like Mad Dog was trying to well, this isn't a racial or a political
like,
thing,
it
motherfucker. Like, it totally
You
is.
just made it.
You ain't talking about like Nikola Jokic like that.
Yeah. Hold on. What is the number one? What is the most racist thing someone can say? I'm not racist. I have
black
tons
friends.
of black friends.
Yeah.
And as soon as you hear that, you're just like, eat a dick.
Yeah, like that's just an
Eat a
excuse
dick.
for you to say whatever racist thing is about to come out your mouth.
Corey from fucking Colgate and accounting does not count, sir. Sorry. He does not he's not count on
Come
that.
on, man. Jamal, who brings you your lunch every day.
You know what I'm
That's my
saying?
boy.
With no tip.
It's my boy.
Jamal.
Yeah,
No,
son.
Jamal.
Jamal. It's my man Jamal.
Jamal. My guy. Hey, Jamal, what's going on? It's Jamal.
Oh, yo, it's
motherfucker.
Jamal. Here's your fucking
Here's your fucking
mayonnaise
your
sandwich,
your
bitch.
tuna salad with no extra mayo,
uh,
with the lettuce
Yeah.
wrap, no bread,
no
because
seasonings.
you're watching the carbs
You want this salt and pepper chicken with no salt or pepper on it?
with your dry ass pita chips.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Chicken in the fucking tortilla.
The fuck with nothing,
Yeah, nothing in it.
nothing, no mustard,
even
no
mayo,
mayonnaise,
nothing.
nothing.
Dry as a
Salt,
motherfucker.
pepper, and carbs,
And
bitch.
maybe some Tropicana cereal.
Choke on that. You need that. That's what you're drinking, bitch.
Word.
I love that clip. I think that clip is that's actually, this is going to sound fucked up. If JJ Redick can survive, or if they don't find anything on JJ Redick coming up pretty soon, I'll be surprised. The fact that he took, like he said, he ethered fucking Mad Dog. Now you can't go on ESPN and start talking that
Well, I
shit
think-
to them. You
But
can't do that.
but the thing is though, it'd be different if, like, I think if that had been a black former player, like say that was
Jason Williams, somebody
or
like that.
or Jalen, what's the name?
Jalen Rose.
Jalen Rose.
Mhm.
Say it was him saying that, checking him. I think it wouldn't have gone over as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's a white dude checking another white dude.
A young white dude talking to old white dude. So it's like, I know what you're saying.
And the thing is JJ's not just talking shit. He's not like some sports writer. Like my man's been in the game.
I'm one of the most efficient shooters of all time, bitch.
Right.
Like I do this. You
so
never played shit, man.
This is my job.
Right.
I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Right.
Shut your mouth.
Right. I love his podcast too, by the way.
Yeah, he's good, man.
JJ Redd's
He's
podcast
definitely
is
good.
shit.
I like listening. I mean, and the fact that he could easily just bring up what he was saying and talk about like the connotation you're speaking to with Draymond Green about is the same connotation that people at Fox News are talk
about anyone that don't look like them.
And it's just like, God, man, like, and I think like that really shut my man up because he was basically just saying like, okay, you're racist as fuck.
Low key. Shut the no, high key. High key.
Yeah, basically right in your face.
Up.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying?
Just stop it.
That's
my man.
And this is crazy. We gonna wrap it up. You got anything else? Any other thing you want to talk about?
No, I think we good, man.
We good?
Yes, sir.
This is the thing with driving in the right lane, man. We tightening this shit up. We're getting better. We're gonna try to cut this time down. But the one thing you're going to get a pulse. You're going to tap in with what the fuck is going on in the culture. We're not looking to fucking mimic. We're not looking to fucking jump around and do this, that, and the third. What you're going to get is things are in depth or in tune and in tap with what the fuck the culture is. Whether it's Philly culture, whether it's hip hop culture, whether it's sports culture, you're going to get culture. We do everything here. We're not one dimensional. You want to talk sports? We can definitely bust ass in sports. You want to talk politics? I'll be the nigga in the conversation. He's the voice of reason, clearly.
Sometimes.
But this is where the fuck is at. We are up and coming. Yeah, we up next. We got next.
Fuck Put your quarters up.
All that.
Put your quarters up.
Put your quarters up. That's the title.
Put your quarters up.
Put your quarters up.
I like it.
Put your fucking quarters up.
Do it to it.
Real shit.
Yeah, bro.
See what I'm saying? That's what the fuck we doing here, man. Seriously.
Get with it.
What the fuck is it? Rob with us to get rolled over or some shit?
Well, get with it to get left behind, baby.
There you go. Like a motherfucking. Yeah. That's what we on right there. Ain't good.
I'm good, man. I had a good time today.
That was a good one.
I'm glad that you made it safely.
Nigga time. I apologize, guys. Coming in super duper.
It'd be one thing if you was just late for no reason. Like you were in an accident.
I swear to God, if this if it was Black Mirror and I could show you the thing with the fob, you can rewind it. You'd be like, okay, this nigga's not lying. Like, look, I'm not lying. Shut up, Taylor.
Only an hour late.
Dude, I sat in traffic for 40 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. I believe it, man.
You guys, shut up.
I've been in accidents like that where I'm on my way home from a gig or something and you just get stuck.
You just sitting like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
And then not knowing and then seeing all kinds of ambulances.
And I went around it. I got up and I went around where the hooligans or whatever it is. I went around and came behind it. I'm like, okay, there's trap. Okay, it's not me. Cool.
It's everywhere. Yeah, bro.
Cool.
So, but you made it.
Again, I'm getting my shit off, man. Y'all want culture? Y'all want parenting? Y'all want pimp talk? Y'all want whatever the fuck you want?
You want some love? Advice?
I don't love these hoes.
Yeah, we don't.
We know. I don't love these.
We know what you love.
Ooh,
see, spicy.
You get in the culture. You really want to understand who the fuck we are and what we doing.
We are the culture.
We the culture. That's what the fuck it is.
That's what it is.
I'm good on that. I'm
all
done.
Right, that's
you know what I'm saying? This is driving in the fucking right lane, you sons of bitches. Can we cue the outro up, Mr. Taylor?
Yo, give the peoples your tip of the day, man.
What the fuck? Yo, I feel like I just got some shit off right there.
Did,
that
man.
shit felt good.
Like
a motherfucker. My heart beating like a bitch right now.
Okay.
Shit. Tip of the day. I got something for y'all.
All right.
Tip of the day. If you're persistent, you'll get it. But if you're consistent, you'll keep it.
Ooh, I like that.
Measure that. Nice. Keep that one. Put that in your pipe and smoke it hard, bitches.
All right. Here's my tip of the day. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, so fuck it.
That was really bad. I'm like, fuck you. Like the big 10-year-old. Fuck you.
So there you go, man. That's how I feel.
Consistency is we nailing these things down. Yeah. We getting tighter, we getting better.
Every day.
Consistency is key. Keys open fucking doors, and them doors is opening the fuck up. Yeah, y'all motherfuckers catch up. We're gonna keep running, we're gonna keep moving on you motherfuckers.
Don't do it, baby.
Watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
My name is Clifford Sykes, aka the Uptown Supervillain, aka your cousin Cliff talking shit. I'm tapping out.
This your boy Chris Jones, aka Lord Kronos, aka Old Head Swag, Haji Moms, aka Bass in Your Face. And you have listened to another episode of Driving in the Right Lane.
See what I'm saying? Taylor, thank you, brother.
Yes, sir, Taylor. Good work today.
We out.